ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ॐ अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। नम ॐ विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्तस्वामिन् इति नामिने। नमस्ते सारस्वती देवी गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशतारिणे। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभो नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। Hare Krishna. My humble obeisances to all the devotees present here. I welcome everyone for this 17th session of the Rajavidya Rajaguhya series. And in the 16th shloka, we have seen how Krishna is every single element in a Vedic sacrifice or a ritual. Aham kratur, aham yajnaha, swadhaham. So Krishna said that there are three types of worshippers. In the 15th shloka, Krishna spoke about three types of worshippers. Ekatvena, Prathakvena, Bahudha Vishvato Mukham. Ekatvena worshippers are those who worship the Lord in oneness. They think that there is one God and they think of themselves also as God and they do self-worship. Prathakvena means they worship multiple gods. They worship God in diversity. They think that there are multiple gods. Then third is Vishvato Mukham. They consider the universe as God. They worship different elements of the universe. For them, the universe or the world around them is divine manifestation of the Lord. And Krishna is explaining about the third type of worshippers from the 16th shloka up to 19th shloka. Yesterday we did 16th shloka and we saw how Krishna is every element of a Vedic ritual or a sacrifice. And today we'll do the 17th shloka and we'll understand how Krishna plays various roles in our lives in this universe. Basically, this section is Vishvato Mukham, right? How Krishna is universal form, how Krishna is everything in the entire universe. Yesterday we have seen how Krishna is everything in a sacrifice. Now we will see how Krishna is everything in various other aspects of our lives. Let's recite the shloka first. पिताहमस्य जगतो माता धाता पितामहः वेद्यं पवित्रमोङ्कार ऋक्सामयजुरेव च। पिताहमस्य जगतो माता धाता पितामहः वेद्यं पवित्रमोङ्कार ऋक्सामयजुरेव च। पिताहमस्य जगतो. I am the Pita or the father of this entire universe. Clear? That's the first point. Second, I am the Mata, I am the mother also. Third, Dhata, I am the support or the maintainer of this entire universe. Pitamaha means I am the grandsire or the grandfather of the entire universe. Then Vedyam. Vedya means the object of knowledge or that which is worth knowing. And Krishna says, I am that object of all knowledge. I am the right person to know. We discussed this in the 15th chapter of Bhagavad Gita also. Uh, Krishna said, Sarvasya chaham hridhi sannivishto mattah smritirjnanam apohanam cha vedaischa sarvair ahameva vedyu. I am that object of all knowledge. I am to be known by studying all the Vedas. Again, Krishna is saying here, Vedyam, I am the object of all knowledge. Pavitram, Krishna is extremely pure and he purifies everyone also. That is the sixth point. So he is the purifier. Just by remembering Krishna, we become pure. You want a proof? There is a beautiful shloka in the Vedic literatures. Yah smaret pundarikaksham sabahyabhyantara suchi. Just by doing smaran of the lotus-eyed Krishna, will be purified internally and externally. That is why Krishna is Pavitram, Vedyam Pavitram. Then Omkara means Krishna is the syllable Om in all the Vedic mantras. That's the seventh point. Then Rig, Sama, Yajurevacha. There are different Vedas, Rig Veda, Sama Veda, Yajurveda, and Krishna is the all the Vedas. So that's the eighth point. So Krishna is our Pita, our Mata, our Dhata, our Pitamaha, Vedyam, Pavitram, Omkara, and all the Vedas. So this is how Krishna is the father and maintainer of the entire universe. Without Krishna, we have no knowledge. Without Krishna, we have no source of sustenance. We cannot survive in anything. So Krishna is the origin of everything. Krishna is the maintainer of everything. Krishna acts as our father, mother, brother, everything for us. So our entire existence is ultimately and forever dependent on Krishna. So in a family, there is mother, father, grandfather, grandmother, brother, sister, wife, husband, children, so many are there. And for example, a small child is being maintained by mother, father, grandfather, grandmother, but ultimately all of them are manifestations of Krishna. Krishna is their father also. Krishna is the father of their father also. Krishna is the father of the father of the father of the father of all fathers in the universe. Right? Now, Brahma is the great grandfather of every single living being. He is the one who created all living beings and all the species in this universe. And who is the father of Brahma? Krishna, Vishnu, right? So, if Brahma is the Pitamaha, Brahma is the supreme father who created all the species and all the living entities, above Brahma is Krishna, above Brahma is Vishnu. So, from Vishnu or Krishna, Brahma manifested. From Brahma, so many Prajapatis manifested, and Prajapatis are the progenitors of mankind. Manus manifested, Manus are the progenitors of mankind. From Manus and Prajapatis, millions and billions of living beings are created. All of them are ultimately manifestations of Krishna. They appeared from Krishna, right? He is the cause of all causes, right? By the way, when we say Brahma created or Manu created or Prajapatis created, they are only creating the species. They're only creating the bodies through the material energy. But the soul is ultimately a part of Krishna. Krishna says in another shloka of the Bhagavad Gita that Aham bija pradah pitaha. I am the seed giving father of all existences. Right? He is the pita, mata, dhata, everything. He is everything. Krishna is everything for us. And the Vedas teach us Rig Veda, Yajurveda, Samaveda, Atharva Veda. They teach us so much knowledge, and that object of all that knowledge is Krishna. Vedaischa sarvair ahameva vedyo. By studying all the Vedas, we are supposed to know Krishna only. You hear the Vedas or Vedic knowledge, learn, understand, apply, realize, and ultimate realization of all the Vedic knowledge is Krishna, right? So, by studying all the Vedas, I am to be known. Krishna said in the 15th chapter of Bhagavad Gita, 15th shloka. You can go back and study. We already discussed it before. So, what cleans our heart ultimately leads to Krishna. Pavitram, right? So, the heart is dirty with lust, envy, pride, greed, malice, and all kinds of intoxication. But to clean the dirty heart, you need to hear about the Lord, chant Krishna's names, read Krishna stories, associate with Krishna's devotees, remember Krishna. Thus, this dirty heart becomes cleansed, and that clean heart must be offered to Krishna, right? Pavitram, he purifies our heart and accepts that pure heart. That's what Krishna is. Vedyam Pavitram Omkara. Krishna is Omkara also. In all the Vedic mantras, there is Pranava Omkara, and Krishna says Pranavaha Sarva Vedeshu Sabdaha Ke Paurusham Nishu. And here also again Krishna says, I am that Omkara in all the Vedas, in all the Vedic mantras. Rig Veda, Yajurveda, Samaveda, Atharva Veda, in all the Vedas, there is sacred syllable Om, which is a manifestation of Krishna, or it is a sound representation of Krishna. Krishna appears in the form of a sound, that is Om, right? And we learn so much knowledge in this world. We study books, uh, we uh, we see nature, and we learn science, and we cultivate all virtues like kindness, and there are fine arts like music, and we gain a lot of wisdom. All of it is coming from Krishna, and the goal of all this is Krishna. The goal of everything that you do, everything that you acquire is Krishna. Everything came from Krishna. Everything is supposed to go to Krishna. From Krishna and for Krishna. He's the giver and he's the receiver also. He's the source and he's the destination also. He's the means, he's the goal. Krishna is everything for us. And try to think of Krishna, because Krishna is all pervading throughout our entire lives. So we are supposed to uh, turn back to Krishna and think of Krishna and offer ourselves to Krishna and focus on Krishna uh, to become successful in life. So this is some little explanation of this beautiful shloka. And tomorrow also we'll have a small shloka and little explanation. And 16, 17, 18, 19. These four shlokas are discussing how Krishna is every element in the entire universe as a part of Krishna's explanation on Vishwato Mukham, means Vishwarupa worshippers, Vishwarupa Upasana. So we'll discuss the 18th shloka tomorrow. Thank you very much. Srimad Bhagavad Gita ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai.